Hi guys, welcome back to Riley's on the Red.
This week we went to 3 different states.
Let's see what we did there.
We made it all the way across country in less than a week. We drove 2 straight days to Cheyenne, had 1 day to pack the RV, then drove 2 more days to Springfield, Illinois to visit the land of Lincoln.
At Lincoln's house, we got to play games from the olden days like Game of Graces, Ball and Cup, and hula hoop races. We took a tour of Lincoln's home. When he bought it, it was much smaller, but he had it remodeled. It was so lovely. Most of the furniture was original to the Lincolns.
After Lincoln's home, we went to Cozy Dog for lunch. It's on Route 66. They invented the corn dog.
After lunch, we visited the Capitol building. There was construction. The dome and building were very fancy. Then we went to see the Lincoln's Law Office, the Old State House, and Lincoln's Tomb.
From Illinois, we drove straight to Michigan. While we were there, we went to a farm to pick raspberries, blueberries, and peaches. I even made blueberry scones from scratch. Doesn't that sound delicious? We went swimming and fishing at the campground. We didn't catch any fish.
One day we went to Elkhart, Indiana, where our RV was built. We visited the Hall of Heroes Superhero Museum. It has one of the largest collections of superhero stuff in the US. Mom found these lunchboxes from when she was a kid, and I found lots of superhero Legos. We finished our time there playing video games with Dad.
On our way home, we stopped for dinner at the old Tavern Inn. It's the oldest business in Michigan operating in its original building. We tried a pork sandwich. It's a Michigan thing. Then we finished the day with an outdoor movie with neighbors.
We drove to Indiana Dunes National Park. It's kind of a weird park because it's in bits and pieces, and you drive through neighborhoods to get to different sites. We picked up and over a big dune in the rain. The sand was so sticky. Then we went to the Pinhole Fog and saw lots of carnivorous plants like this pitcher plant.
For dinner, we went to Shoop's. It was good. I had a Green River shake from the olden days. Mom and Dad shared an olive burger and a Chicago dog. After Michigan, we went south to Indiana. The first day, we went all the way to Columbus, Ohio to visit the Capitol. While Dad was working, Mom and us girls went to the Center of Science and Industry, or COSI for short. We got to play with some science stuff there.
From there, we went to the Capitol building for a tour. The guide was very nice. The Capitol is 2 separate buildings bridged together in the middle. The lobby had an optical illusion on the flooring. The dome was beautiful though, with the state seal.
We went to Loop's for dinner. It's our first Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dive visit this trip, and it did not live up to expectations. All I gotta say is mustard does not go on a Euro.
Day 2 in Indiana. We went to Indianapolis, the state capital. The building was well laid out, and as you can see, the dome is very intricate. It was very interesting that the Capitol had a chapel room and, of course, Abe, the bison, and some Indiana pork. I wouldn't want to be an elected official here. Both rooms were a bit claustrophobic.
We stayed at Flynn's Family Campground in East Palestine, Ohio. Sound familiar? As in train wreck with hazardous waste earlier this year familiar? It was a great little town and the owner was super sweet. Bonus, an indoor pool.
We had tickets to go watch the Steelers training camp in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, but our travel day went long, so we didn't have time to make it in time. They closed up shop when we got there, but we still got to do the obstacle course.
Here we go. Here we go. Steelers, here we go. Pittsburgh's going to the Super
Bramante Brothers for the win. There is a reason why this place has been around so long. It was delicious, even with the fries on the sandwich.
Cuyahoga National Park is another weird new national park in the middle of people's neighborhoods. It was beautiful with the waterfall. When we move this fast, sometimes we forget where we are.
Where are we, Gemma?
The falls, the thing. I forgot the name.
What national park are we in?
Yellowstone? No. I don't know.
Cuyahoga.
The girls earned their junior ranger badge at the Canal Exploration Center. I feel like the history of these canals are a missed opportunity for the Park Service. They played a big part in westward expansion, but most people have never heard of them. I for sure would pay for a canal boat tour. We went to Skyline Chili for dinner. It's an Ohio institution to put chili on top of spaghetti. Not our favorite.
While we were in Santa Rosa for 2 weeks, Melina and I went swimming a lot, got to hang out with our cousins, and go to the fair. Midnight showed quite a bit of interest in the flowers I put together.
During our long, fast haul across country, we paid for private campgrounds for about half of the nights and stayed in Thousand Trails parks the rest of the time. Of course, the state capitals were free, and national park sightseeing were covered by David's lifetime pass. We tried lots of local eats, but none were very expensive.
It was a really busy week. See you next time in Rallies on the Road. Bye!